I just wanted to talk to you a bit about packing because it's time to start packing for our next trip. And for me, the most important thing to pack is my ostomy gear. So, as I've said before, I have a urostomy. There are many types of ostomies. Let me see if I can remember a colostomy that probably most people know about, an ileostomy, and the type I've got, a urostomy. I'm sure I've forgotten one. And we're all called ostomates because we have a stoma and it's a collective name for all of us. So I need to pack the gear that I'll need. This trip is a 4-month trip away, or that's the plan. So I need to have a minimum of 4 months supply. I need more than that in case I have major issues, things like leaks or skin problems, or if we get stranded for some reason, be it mechanical or uh, accident or a medical issue. So I've got to take more than that 4 months supply. The reason I have to take it all is because the resources that an ostomate needs, you can't go into a chemist or a supermarket and buy those supplies. We get them through a scheme here in Australia, and the scheme is called the Stoma Appliance Scheme. Now, it's federally funded. Very lucky to have that. It's through Medicare, and we pay an amount each year. It's like a co-payment, but it's not a co-payment, and it's approximately $75 a year. We also pay for the postage for our supplies. The average supplies that an ostomate uses is $2,300 per year. So that's a fair amount of support we get from the federal government. So very lucky to have that. There are 50,000 or approximately 50,000 ostomates in Australia. 9,000 of those live in Queensland, which is where I live. You can get 6 months supply if you fill out special application forms. And there's only two reasons for getting that quantity of supply. And that is if you're going overseas or if you're going remote Australia. But the issue with having 6 months, once again, is where to store it. I'm probably going to have to take about 5 months worth for my 4-month trip. And I've got to find places to store in our mobile home. And to add to that complication of storage is some of the resources need to be kept cool. And that's the bags. The bags because they adhere to my skin with a special adhesive. And if that adhesive gets too hot, which can do easily in remote northern Australia, which is where we're heading on this trip, uh, the bags will be compromised. And I can tell you that's not good. Having a leak does happen. Collectively, this is all the gear that I've got to find space for. Looking at it like this, it doesn't look as bad as I was thinking it might be, but we'll see when we start packing. These on the left are my night bags where the urine drains overnight. These boxes are the bags that I'll need, packed in boxes of 10. These are gaskets or seals that go around my stoma and underneath the ostomy bag. These wipes are to help protect my skin and have the bags seal. These two packets are adhesive remover. These packets are for cleaning around the stoma. And over here we have good old Chuck's towels on the right, the blue ones, are for cleaning up. They're all cut up into squares. The mauve ones on the left are for wrapping around the stoma while I'm getting things prepared. We go with packing. Well, packing my ostomy gear. This is normally my coat cupboard, but with this quantity of gear I'm going to have a go at seeing how I fit things in, and I can see already it's not going to be ideal. Well, if I do fit things in, I'm not going to fit any coats in, that's for sure. Anyway, let's give it first round. This net here is a, it's like a cargo net really. The idea is to try and stop things falling out. As I say, it's normally coats or jackets. So it looks like I'll fit things in. However, while I can fit things in, I won't be able to fit any coats or jackets in. So I might have to work on that. It's a bit like I just close the door and take it for a drive and see how we go. I am worried that it might be a bit hot up there for the bags. I may have to find somewhere else for the bags. This is where I store my canned foods. It's actually the saucepan drawer. So I put a layer of tinned and jarred food on the bottom. Good old yoga mats. I use yoga mats as my layer between. This is the drawer packed with canned food, a couple of bottles or jars in there as well. There's yoga mat cut up underneath, and then I put yoga mat on top like so. And this is the drawer with the saucepans and fry pans packed on top of the cans and jars.
This is just the start.